Welcome to Georgia, not the state, the country, and actually this isn't Georgia. I'm in Cambodia now in Phnom Penh, but I'm going to show you videos of Georgia. It's all magic. Georgia is a beautiful country. I took a ferry across the Black Sea. It took about 3 days. Just a beautiful ride. I wouldn't recommend it. Georgia, by the way, is about half the size of the U.S. state of Georgia, in case you're wondering. I landed in the port city of Batumi, which is a cool place to visit if you want to be a tourist. A lot of casinos, that's a street vendor. Batumi is a cool city. If you love touristy places, they have them. Have a neat cable car. You can ride to up the nearby hill or mountain. Lots of art. A lot of art throughout Batumi. Beautiful, beautiful city. There it is at night. After Batumi, I went right to the capital of Tblisi, where my brother lives. He's working for the Peace Corps. He loves it there. You spend a few days there and you swear you're in New York City, including the traffic. Honking horns all day long. They act like a bunch of New Yorkers there in Tbilisi, which is completely unlike the rest of the country. The rest of Georgia is very rural. A lot of shepherding. I went during October. I'd love to go there in the spring or summer. My brother he loves to downhill ski, and he's a ski patroller in California and in Maine. He has a little townhouse up in the mountains in Gudari. He took me up there and we had a blast there. And he also likes to go parasailing. I went to one city called Chiatura, which is built like in a valley with steep. Most of the people in there don't live in the city. They live up here in the hills. So how do you get like up and down there? They built many gondolas. People take them every day. It's so cool. Kids ride them on the way to school. Mom takes them. Dad on the way to work. They just ride these cable cars like their daily commute, which it is. Does that make sense? It was cool, and definitely worth a visit if you go to Georgia, you know, the country. Got to try some of the bread there in Georgia. One type is they cook on the inside of a clay oven, and they just slap that bread on the inside of the oven, and then they take it out with using a hook, like they're shepherding again. I got lost, ended up on a pasture. I didn't think I was coming back. Beautiful, beautiful country to hike. This is it's fascinating to me how the Russians would just build cities out of apartments. When the Soviets wanted to build a city, they'd build these 4 or 5-story, 10-story in the bigger cities, apartment complexes hold maybe 100 units each, and they'd throw 100 of them in. And that's fascinating because you'd be driving around in Georgia for hours and see nothing but sheep, and then all of a sudden you come across the city and boom, it's just tall apartment flats. Joseph Stalin was born there, so they have a museum. You can see his train car. That's about it. This is Mark. I'm in Cambodia talking about Georgia. I know it's confusing, but I am Mark Gilchrist on this planet Earth.